Okay, so right now we're gonna do some questions and answers. You'll ask me some questions and we'll go over answers are in the questions. So the more questions I get asked, the better we'll have answers. So we'll start off with some sales questions.
All right. What questions do we ask people when they come in?
Okay, so when a prospect comes in and they're interested in the gym, we ask them a ton of questions because we want to know their behavior around working out. Basically, we want to sign them up because they walked into the gym. So we need to know why they came in, what they're looking for. So we'll do a little right now. I say, let's pretend you're a person, you're a customer coming in. Okay, so hi, nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name's Massimo.
Massimo, nice to meet you. Great. What brings you in here today?
I was just walking by and I saw the sign, and I've walked by before, and I decided to come up.
Cool. Do you live in the area?
Yeah, a few blocks away.
Oh, great. Are you working out right now?
I go to the park, I run around, I do stuff on my own.
How's that working? Do you like it?
I like doing it, yeah, but I think I could get more.
Yeah. Are there results that you want that you're not getting from what you're doing right now?
Yeah, I want to be in better shape. I want to feel better about it. I want to be more consistent because I just don't always make it. I just don't get out there to do it as much as I want.
Why do you think that happens?
I'm alone. I don't have someone kind of saying to go. I don't have a set schedule of going, and I think that stuff would help me out.
Are you new to the area?
I've been here about a year.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you said you're alone. And so it's so great here because the people are amazing. You will for sure never be alone here. What type of workouts were you doing in the park?
I would run, do some like calisthenics, jump a little rope, things like that.
Great. That's a boxing workout.
Oh,
Have you ever boxed?
No.
Oh, so what made you walk in? What made you walk up?
I said I just walking
by. It's a hard
by
workout coming up those stairs.
That is a lot of stairs. I just was walking by, and it was a nice day out, and I thought I'd come up and see the gym.
Do you watch boxing? Do you know
a little
anything
bit?
About boxing?
A little bit. I know. I'm like back when Tyson was champ and Lennox Lewis. I haven't followed it really that much recently.
Yeah.
But I know it. I watch it when I see it on.
So when was the last time you worked out?
It's like 3 days.
3 days ago?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And before that, how many times have you worked out this week?
Yeah, I'm making it like 3 times a week.
Okay, and how many times would you like to work out?
I'm like 4 or 5. A couple days off here and there, but more often than I am.
So like a couple more. You want to add a couple more days?
Yeah.
Would you still work out on your own, or if you like everything I explained to you, would you make this your full commitment of working out?
It's nice to be outside, but no, I really want to just focus on the workouts. I want to,
Okay, great. Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to?
Yeah, I want to get more fit. Yeah, I'd like to look better in my clothes.
Lean out
yeah, that kind of thing.
That's great. I always tell people use your clothes as a indicator. So great. So I would tell you what we teach here is we teach box. Everything we teach here is the training of a fighter, which means pound for pound, full body training. You're going to learn to use your full body for everything you do. You will never take the same class twice. I know you mentioned you were bored at the park and it wasn't really engaging enough for you and you were alone. Here, you will never be bored. You will never be alone, and they will always be on you, teaching you the skills you need to get where you need to get. So they're going to know your goals. They're going to know what you want. They're going to know you. Well, everyone wants to get fitter. That's why they're here. But you'll never take the same class twice.
So does that mean like I'm not always going to take a boxing class when it says boxing? Like what does that mean?
Yeah. So the training of a boxer is exactly what you do in the park, similar to that calisthenics and the plyometric explosive training, full body training. It's funny, they have this HIIT training and interval training, and they have all these new titles of reinventing the wheel. And the way a boxer trains is they do all of that stuff always for over 100 years, and they're using every pound of their body, and they train for the day of their fight to be on the day of their fight. So the training it takes to be on when you say so is insane, never the same rhythm, timing, and tempo. So we're always switching up the rhythm, timing, and tempo in every round. So you have a different workout to train your body to not be conditioned to do the same thing. So it's always a different conditioning. It's always the training of a boxer, but you're not necessarily always boxing.
Yeah. So I've never boxed. I jump a little rope, but I've really not done how does that?
Yeah, that's great. We teach you everything. So you would come in. Are you ready to work out? Would you be ready to work out today? Because we have a class today, and I can.
Yeah, nothing going on. Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
Cool. So
how long is the class? Like how?
An hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's full body. I always tell people, first of all, an hour here, you're going to do a class here. It's going to be like your 3 days at the park altogether. Number one, because like you said, you're alone. You're not as motivated. So when you're not as motivated and you're alone, you take more breaks. You don't have someone on you to stay on it. Here, you're going to be on it for an hour being taught. It's super individualized, super personalized. So you're going to leave going, wow, that felt like my whole week of workouts. But you said you never boxed before, I heard you
No.
say. And yeah, so you would come 20 minutes early and they would teach you an orientation and they'd show you all the basics. They'd show you how to put your feet, how to do your hands, how to throw the punches, how to distribute your weight. But it's 4 punches that take a lifetime to learn. So that's the fun part. And that's how you don't get bored, because you're always going to be learning. And if you learned everything today, you'd be done, mission accomplished, and you'd go on to the next. So you're always going to be learning. I can sit right now and teach you for 5 hours. You're not going to learn what you need to learn. It's experiential. So you have to do it. And that's the great part, because you want to get in shape. So every day you'll be consistent with it and you'll get better and better. The instructors are amazing. They're going to come around and help you at your level, and they'll always point out what you're not doing correctly so you can work on it and get better.
All right. Well, what do I need to do the workout? Like what kind of equipment? And I mean, I have a rope.
Yeah, so ropes are great. All of our workouts include rope. Ropes are so great because you're light on your feet, always moving. You know, a boxer never stays in the same spot for more than 2 or 3 seconds. That's insane conditioning, to never stay in that same spot. You're always moving, always going with strength. So a lot of people call it cardio. It's not necessarily cardio, it's strength training. And what you need is, we'll loan you the gloves for the first time. You'll buy the wraps, they're $10. And then if you end up joining, which from speaking to you, it sounds like you're gonna love it, you'll end up buying the gloves, which are $65.
Okay.
Yeah, so today you can try a class. It starts at 6. You'd come 20 minutes early, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, so when talking to a prospect, like one as yourself, I want to get in your listening. I only want to give the information to the prospect that they're asking. So a lot of times people aren't going to ask questions all the time. I got to get you to ask questions. So I got to learn your behavior. I don't really care what you ate last night, so I'm not going to ask you those questions. I want to know all your behavior around working out and committing to your workouts. When the last time you worked out, how often you want to work out, what your goals are, what's working for you, what's not working for you, because what's not working we want to get rid of. I want everything that you want to do to have your actions align with that. So if you're like, yeah, I want to get in shape, but I'm only going to work out 1 day, I'm like, sir, that's not going to work, because you always want whatever the solution to align with what you want. And I'm also going to use your words, your exact words. Oh, you want to get in shape? You said you're alone at the park. You said you're bored. So that's exactly what I'm going to tap into, what it is that's missing and what I can provide for you to make it work for you.